What I like about Acera. So it's a small school, you know, so everyone more or less gets a chance to actually know each other instead of, you know, oh, these 300 people are my big acquaintances.
Plus, you get mixed age classes.
Yeah, so I get the chance to know everyone that I want to get to know. Everyone has different interests, and unlike some places I've been to, like everyone respects that other people had different interests. The school that I was going to, kindergarten through fourth grade, did not rely on technology. There was barely any tech used.
Everyone was kept at exactly the same pace of progression by their grades.
Boring as heck.
So we didn't have a chance to move up or down. You couldn't move forward in reading, or you couldn't progress in math beyond where the class was teaching at the time.
Right.
When we moved out of that into a place like that, she says, is much more tolerant of everyone's differences, and expectation of everyone is going to be different here. And I got to see how I can incorporate everybody else's differences into my personal space and into what we're doing here. She just like, hey, look what I can do. And it was the difference between picking her up from school and she just makes a beeline to me and hugs me until she can move on, to, hey, Dad, guess what? Here's what I did at school.
There was an elective with the woodworking teacher, Mr. Josh, where we all got together and we built a boat that worked. It was so cool. I learned so much. I learned how to sand. I learned how to plane correctly, like cutting our own materials and measuring, and like we had to look at the plans and do it for ourselves instead of being directed exactly what to do at any given time. Mm-hmm. And it was so cool.
You took everything from concept to physical space.
Yeah.
And really, your instructor was just there to go, if you can't figure it out, I'll help you figure it out, but I won't do it for you.
And it worked. And we took it out on a lake, and now it's in our backyard, actually. Class dynamics, I guess. It's like a little mini family instead of a row of students. You know, we got our like comfortable little couches in a corner. We got a nook at the side for making tea. You know, you can just have that.
Many different individual learning plans there. It's kind of amazing, really, that this school can take a class of kids that are so divergent from each other and make it work. And by the end of the time that these kids spend with each other, the divergence is not an issue anymore. It's not there. I mean, it's there in their capabilities, but it's not there in their respect and regard for each other. There's always room for that. And the teachers teach that way. It's not like that's an intrusion on what they do, but that is what they do. That's been huge for us. We're able to give something to the fund each year. It's not a lot. We're not that family who can give a lot, but what we can, we do. And she contributes every year from what she has personally.
We've got something really special going on here, and I want to help make sure it stays that way.